So people will contact me either through email or phone me. I offer a free consultation to begin with before I see people. So that time is really there for both of us to sort of explore really what it is that person wants, and to find out more from my side, what they're looking for, what their needs, and then for them to really ask me questions. This time I think is a really important time, because what I used to find is people would come for a treatment and there's just not enough time to talk. You know, somebody's been holding this sort of all these emotions and then they want to come and talk to you. So for me, it felt more appropriate really to give somebody that space, but also for me to connect with them, for them to get to know me a bit more. Because a lot of the times, in fact, all the time, I think, it's not about the modality, it's more about the person. People will come because they feel they can connect to you, or you can connect to them. It's a two-way thing. It's not, you know, oh, I'll go to the therapist because of the modality. If somebody likes you and feels comfortable with you, because most of the time, really, it's about the trust and the relationship. I think if there's the relationship is there, and you know, and the trust is there, that's where people are going to really feel, okay, I can do this, I can trust this person, because it's a really massive thing, you know, going out to somebody and saying, hey, listen, I'm not having such a great time, and I need some support with this. Most of us, you know, want to show that we're coping, that everything's perfect, I've got it under control. But that's not the case at all. Actually, we've all got stuff. We're all same, really. You know, we're experiencing things slightly differently, but actually life isn't this pretty little box and everything's all wrapped in a ribbon, and it's not about rainbows and unicorns. There's all that other stuff that comes with it. So that consultation is a really nice space for me and the client to really be able to express, you know, hey, this is what's happening, and yeah, to sort of establish that kind of foundation before doing the treatment. So after the consultation, if the client wants to continue, then we would book the treatment, and then they would come to the venue that I work from, and then it just depends on the person, really. It's like, you know, how committed are they? You know, do they really, depending on the issue, how big it is. Sometimes people just come for one treatment. I often recommend 3 treatments quite closely together, particularly with Reiki, because it gives that sort of opportunity for the body, for the person to get used to it. And it's like with anything, you know, you would never go for one haircut, all that kind of stuff. You wouldn't have just one healthy meal a week. So really, if you want to sort of really see a shift and change, then it's good to have some treatments quite closely together. And then it's really up to the person if they want to come for maintenance, or they can, some people come for Reiki, they love it so much, they want to learn, then they move on to the training. So it just really depends on the person's sort of, you know, commitment, their finances, all that kind of stuff. But I think when someone is really committed, they will, you know, really follow that journey. And it's very much about their commitment to themselves and their journey. Because, you know, as a therapist, you often think it's your job to do all the work. And that was always my point of view. But actually, I can't really do the work unless somebody wants to do the work. And it's a two-way thing. And in my own journey, really, I've always been quite, you know, been committed. So for me, it's like, well, actually, no one's made me, you know, say you have to do this. You have to, you know, I've wanted to do it because I know how much, you know, it brings value to my life.